like any day now. But the chart's looking like a crime scene, proper mess somehow. Tried to average down, chucked in more cash like a fool. Now it's even lower, yeah, feeling like a total. Group chat's dead silent, no more to the moon, bollocks. Just one lap, piping up, told you so. Cheers for the kicks. The first crack, yeah, smacks like a brick to the teeth. Thought I was a genius, now I'm underneath. Holding feels daft when everything's bleeding red. But selling now, nah, that'd be admitting I'm dead. Bitcoin's just chilling like it's all that's coming miles away. Also the ones getting buried today, you know. Leverage call hit at 4 a.m. Brutal as hell. Wiped half my stack in one swipe. What a bloody sell. Blame the whales, the bots, the whole rig game. But it's me in it, chasing every hot flame. Latex, you alright? Looks grim out there. I type, yeah, fine with fingers shaking in the air. Scroll low, green screenshots of glory days past. Now they just laugh at me. Proper at cash. Used to take the piss out of paper, hands cold and soft. Now I'm eyeing the sell button, feeling lost. What if I never climb back? What if this is the end? Or what if I hold and it dumps again? Hearts proper racing, guts in a twist. First real sip of how much this costs. The first crack, yeah, smacks like a brick to the teeth. Thought I was a genius, now I'm underneath. Hurling feels daft when everything's bleeding red. But selling now, nah, that be admitting I'm dead. Bitcoin's just chilling like it's all that's coming miles away. Also the ones getting buried today, innit? Yeah. Christ right there in the reflection now. Can't ignore. Whole dreams wobbling on the floor. But honestly, still can't quite hit sell. Can I though? Wallace hemorrhaging. Let's see if I survive. Innit? 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 Yeah.
Red candle, you got me dreaming. I saw you light up on the screen last night. Tiny little wick, but you burn so bright. You took me higher than I'd ever been. One look at that glow and I was all in. I thought you were stable, thought you were true, but you're out so fast, I had no clue. You promised me forever, said we'd ride the wave, but you were built for speed, but not for the grave. You gave me a thrill, you gave me a rush, but every time you peeked, you left me in the dust. I should've known better, I should've seen the sign, but I was too busy loving the crime. Little red candle, you took me for a ride. Little red candle, you find me deep You came on strong at the open bell. I rode your palm straight through to hell. Every green tick was a kiss on my lips. Every wick high was a tighter grip. I thought I could ever thought I could take. You are a rocket with a weatherway flame. You fight so hard, you touch the sky. Then you flip and left me high and dry. I should have sold at the top, I should have walked away, but I was too daggone the game you play. Now the charts are red, the volume's gone, and I'm sitting here. I wonder what went wrong. Little red candle, you took me for a ride. Little red candle, you burn me deep inside. Little red candle, you were fast and you were mean. Little red candle, now I'm crashing in my dreams. Little red candle, you wreck me good I remember the night you first met on my screen. You were so pretty, so wild, so obscene. I thought we had forever, thought we'd never part. But you were just a candle with a shut heart. Now I'm sitting in the dark, staring at the red, wondering if I'll ever feel that high again. Little red candle, you took me for a ride. You burned me inside.
The ringing of the cowbell.
You were fast and you were mean. Little red candle, now I'm crashing in my dreams. You wrecked me good tonight. Little red candle, you were so fine. Little red candle, but you and I'll be your mind. Charts looking dead, sentiments extreme. 5 days in fear, worse than FTX dream. Whales in the shadows, stacking up quiet. Downtrends dragging, no end in sight. I tell myself this is the bottom, the turn. Opium flickers, lets the fire burn. Majority wrong, or so they say, but the pain keeps coming day after day. The options scream bare, the bounce is a lie. The fear index low, but the hope still high. Keep reasoning this time, it'll flip, but the downtrend's grip just won't slip. Opium high, I'm still waiting for the signal to change. Opium high, I know it's poison, but I love the taste. Opium high, every refresh is a brand new grade. Opium high, I'm still digging my own way.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the turkey.
Whales accumulating.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog, where we drink good-ass coffee. Keeps us up all day night. Tweaking. How we doing, everybody? How we doing tonight? We're watching Bitcoin just kind of do what Bitcoin does, which is a lot of down and sideways lately, just a slow burn. We did find some support here at a notable level. This is the 50% Fibonacci from pulling from the low to the high. So if we track the price action, track our lows over here. We didn't quite touch the 618. I'm still kind of wondering if that might happen. Little less likely now that we found support and bounced off of this one. We're starting to stair step up the fibs, and that's usually a good sign. So there's a good chance that maybe this will hold and this will be our higher low. We'll also take our little fib reading from over here and see if we also tap that 886 area for a local fib, because that could be something. A nice little, hey man, I'm riding with you, dog. And we're right there in that area at 886 and 786. The 786 and the 0.5. The Confluence there. We got some nice little ideas that, hey man, we might have a little local bottom. Maybe the AB equals CD idea or something akin to it. It didn't quite perfectly hit my fib, so I'm of the school like, oh, well, I'll watch you, but I don't know if I would be as gung-ho for that pattern to play out. So I don't just try to, oh, it's close enough. Oh, look, it's almost a head and shoulders. Let's play it like it is. I try not to get into those kind of things. I try to, but we'll keep an eye on it. But that idea, if it does, and, this is our low, and we're just kind of eventually working our way back up, and whatever kind of bottom formation we end up making here, it could take us up to these targets about 75,000, and right up here to 77,000. It's possible. It's possible. We can also pull our Fibonacci from that high to that low and gauge this guy. Now, if we do it from that perspective, we can see that we're struggling not only with the non-moving average, just throw him in there because he's there and he's relative. This is a 2-hour time frame, so it's kind of a thing that we're bumping our head there. But we also got our 236 from that idea, right? I mean, this could be the discount zone. It might be. All this could be. And work our way back up here to about 67.9. Maybe get lucky over here. The fib seem to line up pretty decent with this. Track that idea as well. We like to use a lot of fibs around here. Don't want it to be confusing or anything. That's not my intention, but there's a lot of ways that you can use the Fibonaccis to help you forecast, to help you see pattern ideas that you may not normally see, and just also to kind of gauge the strength and the momentum and everything. There's a lot of things you can do with fibs that, other than, oh man, just wait for it to come back to that golden pocket. That seems to be the most common use of fibs out there, which is not incorrect. It could be misapplied a lot because everything doesn't always just go there. Sometimes they're better to look for it than others, and sometimes there's other things to look for. But bouncing off this 0.5 or this local, or that 786 if you pulled it from here, and that's some nice potential. We just need a solid trend line over here to watch that little guy. We're gonna break out from that and take out this high over here. We might be trying to get on a nice little upswing right there. Lord knows we need it for Bitcoin. Otherwise, I'm still looking for the idea. I mean, I don't see any signs here that we're headed, that we're going to play out. Of course, it doesn't have to. We can go sideways and then all of a sudden have a bad day, just dip down here and say, ha, we're here now. And this pattern's complete and we're ready to reverse. You have to do this. We react. We try to kind of see what the probabilities are saying, and then we have to react as they give us feedback. And right now, some people be reacting with taking a long over here. It ain't a bad idea. But will it be choppy? Will it be worth it? Is it going to break out, or are we just going to keep doing our little choppy sideways thing and come up a little bit and then come down? You know, that's the chances we have to take over here in this choppy ass market. And while Bitcoin's doing this, well, altcoins are also, and they're not having it. So we watched altcoins lose this major trend line, and hoping it'd come back up there and do a bearish retest, at least give us a relief rally for altcoins. But instead, no, people want to sell out of their altcoins even more while Bitcoin is going sideways. And Bitcoin dominance is, you know, is not doing the best, but it should be a little bit more favorable than what we're seeing over here. So is this making one of them, it's definitely got two touch points for a rising pattern, which are typically bearish. Is it going to be the flag pattern? Well, could be. You could go with bigger ass measure moves. If you want to scare the bejesus out of you, make you regret that the day you ever heard of the word altcoin. If we lose about another $170 billion, drop from 700 down to 528 billion. I definitely think your portfolios would definitely feel that. Just know that somewhere on the flip side, there's somebody watching down here saying, "Glad I sold, so I got some dry powder to buy me up some good old juicy altcoins." And somebody will play it that way. You either ride the roller coaster down, or you plan preemptively and have cash waiting for you down there. You know, the great news is that you get to decide which one you're going to go with. I mean, you have the power. A lot of times you might be caught up saying, "Well, I should have exercised that option," and regret it. But I mean, the power is within you to make those decisions. And sure as the world, if you were to see it coming down here and say, "You know what, I'm just going to sell everything now," as sure as the world, being that we are on a possible support area here, if she goes right back up and you think, "Gosh, man, every time I sell out, everything pumps." Well, that could be why. So you would want it to lose this area, you know, and kind of confirm that, oh man, it's over for alts before you make that decision. I think I just want to make sure that's clear. I don't want to say that turkey said altcoins were going down, so I just went and sold everything. I got my whole 72 cents back out of my $100,000. I'm going to put that 72 cents to work somewhere at the bottom. And turkey didn't say that, but well, you still got some time to make that decision, I think, for some confirmations if you are thinking about doing that. It could happen. Not saying that we cannot. We're also making, okay, I'm freaking people out. You're making higher lows and higher highs right now. You got a good chance that you can bounce and go over here. So if you sell and it goes up and it's like, chart says it might just do that on you. So just chill, baby, chill. Weekend's coming. Hell, that one will give us a good idea what the hell else they're going to do on the weekend, I think. All right. So anyway, we got Bitcoin dominance over here. I mean, it's falling, but altcoins are falling too. That kind of sucky. Kind of sucks, right? When Bitcoin dominance and altcoins fall, and Bitcoin's just like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm sideways down. I'm just depressed. Can't figure out what my purpose in life is right now. What's my direction? It's like somebody blindfolded him and started spinning him in circles and let him go chase the donkey or something. And I just think it's a little bit cruel. I always hated that game. Thank you for being thank you for playing the role of therapist tonight. Meanwhile, this is our stablecoin dominance over here, and still kind of in zones that we want it down here against this trend line so we can sell our altcoins and make out like bandits, right? We're going totally the opposite way right now, and it don't look like it really wants to stop just yet, and that's a little concerning. Let me take this banana off of here because that just looks, I'm not really sure how that looks. We got numbers over here don't really need anymore. Got a trend line that needs to be readjusted. My goodness, who's keeping up this? Oh, that's not. I didn't have to move that one at all. Yeah, a long way to fall to that trend line if we ever do, man. I mean, it would be good for altcoins shortly. Maybe it will, but usually when we're in a bear market, it's working its way back up to a top, all right? And these are the areas that you want to start really looking at putting your dollars into altcoins for real. I mean, if we're you got it, you know, and we're getting closer. We're not there yet, and don't know exactly how high it will be before money really starts going over. But we do have a measure move from this possible inverted head and shoulder idea or triple bottom idea. And put that at the breakout, and it is suggesting that maybe we come up to 13%, which is right over here. Well, I'm like, well, that's interesting. What does the fib say about that? Do we have any confluence on that fib idea? And I'm like, well, sure. Let's go check it out. Out market, that's what area I'd be looking for, but start thinking about that the 14% area maybe is the better place to Jones in. But you got to look at the altcoins separately too. Altcoins, I don't know if they're ever going to be the same. I don't know, man. I think a lot of people got really burnt on altcoins this cycle. And usually, you know, people learn lessons that way, right? That's when the most valuable lessons. So I'm not doing that again. I learned some very valuable lessons when it comes to relationship to Bitcoin and altcoins. I knew theoretically in my head, but in practice, I don't know why I wanted to jump out there and play that stupid play, but I did. Use my Bitcoin to fund my altcoin habit there. And who outperformed? Bitcoin did. So, yeah, that didn't quite pan out as my Lambo dreams had anticipated there. But I'm not the only one. But we all are a little bit wiser each cycle we get in this game, right? Apply that wisdom. Let's keep these bags growing. But do it smartly. And the things that actually make money instead of just take it from us that we chase. And it's easy to chase some of these altcoins, especially when the hype seasons are out, narratives are out, and you're seeing things go up. You feel like you're missing out, and oh gosh, I gotta buy higher to sell higher. Altcoins over here, what's happening on the top 300? Let's go take a look. Well, all the ones that were doing pretty good are now on the red side, and all the ones, well, a lot of the ones that we didn't pay much attention to, they're starting to come up over here. Oh, look, I&J, nobody talked about you for a minute. You're back at your kind of cool, decent area for you. $3, that's not bad. I mean, that's good for you right now at this point in the market. Pippin's at 49, wasn't it at 70, almost 60 something cent, 80 a moment? I don't know. It might be a nice little trader coin to look like, starting to get some little traction here after it was in the red zone. But it's probably good to start looking at the ones in the red zone, the ones that got hit the most, right? Like MYX Finance, to see the charts and see if there's any kind of opportunity. And I just recommend playing short-term opportunity trading on altcoins. I still think it's a little too early to build bags unless you're in a rounding bottom formation that's been there for a while. And of course, it's already fell down anyway, right? I look for those ideas. But other than that, it's basically, you know, short-term. They can't be trusted. Meme Core looks kind of interesting. That one kind of gets a little bit. Axie Infinity, I don't know, man. It's at 125. Pump is at 0.002. You got ZK Sync. A lot of people play that one, so a lot of people may still continue to play that. Dash is at $35, which is not really down that much, right? It's hanging around 35 for a lot. ICP, Internet Computer. You've had 2 cycles to show me what the hell you were going to do. Not just in price action, but just in building and all your other stuff, man. Sorry, I just got a limit. Good luck, though. Let's take a look at some of these winners over here, Pippin. There might be something we can see a play in on. Injected protocol looks kind of interesting right there. World Liberty's dropped down a little bit. We got gold, which is dropping. Well, it's hanging out. Something else I also like to do is just go to the main screen over here where it gives me the 7 days, and I just like to screen through these things. Bitcoin, I still think you look yummy to me. Tron, you're at 27 cents. Tron has held up impressively well. I don't trust the mofo as far as I can buy it or sell it, but it's at 27 cents. I remember getting in at 11 and 12 cents just so I could send Tether across, you know, for Tangent Wallet and stuff. Because when you guys buy a Tangent Wallet and you use the code DOG, you know, I get a little thing, and it's no cost to you guys. You guys get the discount, and then I get a little kickback from it. And that was one of the coolest things that helped my little channel when it was very little. They're one of the coolest people that reached out to me and actually, you know, came at the perfect time to help. And I'm definitely a Tangent Wallet fan over here. But yeah, it's still up there. Might want to take a look at Tron there. Doge's took a little bit of a hit, a little bit of a pullback there. I think I tried to make a play on that last night, didn't I? I don't think that one is still open. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing Bitcoin on the 2 hour. I'm going to take a look at it on the 6 minute, on the smaller time frames over here. 6 minute, 5 minute, whatever. I use the 6 minute. It's 1/10 of an hour. I see a nice little curvature trying to happen there. That's cool. On the tiny 6 minute. Bitcoin bouncing off that 0.5 Fibonacci here. It's trying. I'd say one of the biggest things that was positive to look at over here is that, you know, if you take your lines and you got a triangle thing forming, which automatically, I mean, if you're a triangle person or something like that, you're like, that's a bear pennant right there. That's going to break to the downside. I'm shorting. And sure enough, some popular gurus were shorting that. That's where we have an advantage here, I feel, on this channel with this strategy. We use the Fibonacci's because that gives us, hey, that's actually a support area. Are you sure you want to short support? If you didn't know that, I mean, you could still look over here and see, I don't know. The fibs help a lot, I believe. Moving averages also give you a little bit of a hint here. Here on the 6 minute, man, the moving averages are looking pretty juicy. Short-term time frames, maybe saying, look, it's making the M pattern now. It's going to give it up. I don't know, man. I just see trend lines, man. I see trend lines right here. If it breaks it, then yeah, we probably got some problems and some pullbacks and probably some retest of these other areas that we were. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down, touch the 100 moving average at 66.5 if we break it. I'm not Ichimoku Cloud over here, being all little and spindly, suggesting I think we're going to make a run for it. We're going to run for that 200 moving average border right here. We're going to run for the border, senor. Yo quiero Taco Bell. It's not very too far up from where we are, just a minute 0.27%. But when you slap 400x leverage on that, that's a lot. Well, I think it's very rare you find 400x leveraged. If you ever do, man, you need to run like hell. You're making dime trades. Look, it dropped. It dropped a whole $1 and wiped out my whole account. I think we got, we're trying to come back up here. We're retesting this area over here, I believe. Don't know how far we'll get above that. Oh, don't know. Until we really take out these highs over here at 68.4. I mean, what are we doing? I mean, that's what we gotta see right now. We gotta see a little bit more something than I'm up and then, oh no, I feel down today. Sorry guys, I was trying. We'll try to go up the ladder. You're always trying to climb up the ladder, but you're never going as high as you were the day before. Yeah, that's not what we're trying along here. Those are not the good longers. Those are the good shorters. And whenever they get up to those high rung of the ladders. But how do you know when you're up there? Well, your fibs will help you. They can, and trend lines can also too. About 67.6, 67.7-ish, somewhere right in these areas. Might be as far as she makes it. Might be. Just, you know, I don't know. If it is, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and like, I'll just ride it back down? Hope it comes up a bit higher next time. Maybe I'll even add to it when it's down. That's fine. And then, okay, well, that's that you can do that. But, you know, what about the people who might, take profit and then buy more or have something for another setup or something? Or maybe it's like sell and then flip short and ride that little puppy both ways, up, down, sideways, and be that little day trader right there. I don't know. There's so many different things that we can do, and we got so many different personalities that aren't really cut out for half of it. And everybody's different. Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing tonight? Let me come over and talk to you guys. 30 minutes into the show, we went over all the indices. We went over all this live goodness. I'm going to come back down to the locals over here. Your microphone is off. Ollie says, gummy time. Do you need to pay to use Jenny? We never really got far in that discussion because she doesn't speak. Poor Jenny. I don't know if you guys know, but Jenny is missing. Still not a peep because, well, one thing, and we've gotten a few phone calls, but there was nothing said. And I don't know if it was Jenny or not, or maybe I don't know what's going on. We just missed Jenny Jiggles. Here's a reminder of what it was like. Yeah, kind of makes you long for the good old days, right? I know. Our hopes and prayers are out there for Jenny's return. From the health food store? Well, you must live in a much more liberal area than I do. El Cheeto! I was saying it every kind of other way over here, and I was like, that says El Cheeto. El Cheeto 510! Coffee! It's about time for a word from our sponsor. I'm going to have to bring the other smaller ad back too, though, and use this one a little bit more sparingly. But hey, it is time for a good ass coffee commercial because hey, that's our sponsor. Good ass coffee, our generic sponsor.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow.
Good ass coffee.
Coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up.
Good ass
coffee in your cup. Sip it smooth, feel the rush. Oh, darling, nothing else can hush the blues that brew till the sun pops up.
Good ass coffee. It's the boldest, best coffee you'll ever have. Get your good ass coffee today.
It's like I was there, but I wasn't. I was being very transparent there. It's a very transparent commercial. Drinks are usually a little weak. I've never tried one of them fancy drinks like that. There's something called RSO, though. Every step I take, I'll be missing you. The new good ass coffee link right there. For those of you that don't know, Abe is the one that created the good ass coffee ads right there. He's also did some other stuff on his channel over there. Go give him a. Wait a minute, can the boomer do this? I like what I learned today. This is Abe's channel over here. And oh, you got Metamucil money? We'll have to check that out on the end screen. That looks cool. We checked this one out last night. I'll keep that up right there. Shout out to Joe Trade Intuition with the Trade Intuition raid. I didn't forget about you, buddy. It just takes me a minute to get back on track over here. But shout out to Joe. I was over watching his stream earlier, participating in the chat. And It's a good stream, good stream, good stream. But he comes on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we make the perfect crypto duo at 9. I'm just saying. Check out Joe. Come check me out. Back to the chat over here, saying hi and all that. Yeah, there we go. Avi's got. Hey, you on point, Avi. Shout out to you, my man. There's Sean. The Sean emoji right there. All right, well, let's start taking a look at some altcoins over here because Bitcoin is just going to bore us to tears like watching paint dry, even on the small time frames. You're like, oh my God, how you just got to turn the knife in and just squeeze it, squeeze it. So anybody that went short over here for whatever reason, emotional reasons, the only way I can think of it, because the TA, even though there are TA people out there opening those shorts this morning and today and wherever, it wasn't the best place right there.
Rallies creeping up soft, no explosions, no noise, just a slow, steady.
All right, let's take a look at MYX. Is there an opportunity with this coin? Are you beating down MYX? You have been, whoa, what the hell happened to you? What kind of, that looked interesting. What was all this? And then you started making a comeback. You got down to these areas. Well, you're lower than she was before. Was there bad news? That's a big drop from 6 and just, I mean, I know we dropped 2. This is on the daily. Let's pull our fibs out and see what we can come up with over here. So we're around the 0.5 area. We came back up. We got a possible sharp pattern. That's 886. We did that. It came back up. And wow. That should have that should have been playing out a little bit better, in my personal opinion. It's not the greatest harmonic pattern, but I still think there was one there. And it got a little traction, at least back up to $7. But now what's happening with you? I thought this one, I was thinking this one might actually have a little chance to redeem itself, but now I've got to wonder about it. After breaking the main trend line, all I can do is hope that it would come back up to $3 right there. Ichimoku Cloud's not very happy. There's a lot of selling pressure right there. Something happened over here. Something had to have happened over here. Do we have Grok up? Let's go ask Grok something. Alright, so, Grok, what the hell happened to MYX? DeFi exchange, right? What the fuck, man? This is how I talk to Grok sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. What the fuck, man? What? WTF, man? Is it right? Bad news? Diarrhea? Can't spell it. I can't even spell diarrhea right. Tell me with a Jamaican accent. Alright, so let's see what Grog has to say about it. Yo, man! What going on with the mix? Me tell you straight, no joke. This one rough like a bad ganja crop. You feel me? Let's suck at this. MYX is the token. MYX Finance, a proper DeFi perpetual exchange, non-custodial, zero slippage vibes, up to 50x leverage upon tokens with AMA liquidity. Running upon BSC and them chain. Oh, it's a BSC thing, right? It launched back in 2025, high big time, like all-time high, $19 high. Market cap, they sound like I'm Cambodian. Market cap balloon, people called it alpha. Got listed on Kraken, Big MXC, and them big spot. Them even close fresh funding round with consensus lead the way. B2 upgrade. What the hell? So is it rug? Nah, man. Not classic rug, more like classic crypto. Massive pump, then brutal correction with heavy liquidation. Cascade. If you're holding, hold tight or average down if you're brave. Okay, well, I just murdered that accent. Jamaicans are like, how the hell? That was Haitian. I'm offended. I don't see anything great going on over here with you right now. At all, even on the 4 hour. All right, well, NYX, I guess that's the reason you're there. What about you, Zcash? What's going on with you? You're dropping like a rock lately, or dropping some-ish. What do we got on over here with you? You lost all that goodiness. Let's, wait a minute. Was that one? That was a purple one. That's the one I'm looking for. You know, where we identify that little guy right there. Oh, you bounced off the 786. That was nice. Nice. Will it hold? Will it hold? You 618, then you 618. Wait a minute. Was that 618? Almost. Okay. All right. Actually, I'm kind of really cool with this idea right here. Let's take this one off. I'm not really sure that will even come into play right now. Now, I'm going to take this little guy over. I only got 2 points right there, but I kind of like what I'm seeing on Zcash, actually. Not that it's going to do anything just fantastical great, but I think it is trying to change direction here a little bit. See what else we got going on over here with the old Zcashio. A lot of yeah, right up through there, about 330. It's going to be hard getting past that. I think we can at least try to get back up around there from what I can see here, though. Lost that. We're back here. There was the discount zone, the zone of regrets. How many people here wish they bought it like at 210? Loaded at 331. I don't think I got a Zcash play right now. Well, Zcash is one that was on the downside. So was Meme Core. Oh, and here's Monad. Let's take a quick look at Monad. How's it doing? It's on a pullback too. I mean, it was all, everybody was talking about it was over here to a flag to the upside, right? So I got a question. I just don't know why is there automatically, automatically assume that when you go in a pump that all these flags are going to play out, and not just a standard measure move, but you'll see them come out with some kind of crazy measure move, or even take it. And all you hear is like, if it doesn't, then they come in and say, well, it had a head and shoulder kind of vibe there. And I mean, I'm not trying to knock the strategy. It's there's strategy to that, but I think a lot of it misapplied, and now I'm stuck over here with. Is my internet off? What the hell's going on? Hello? Are we still live? Well, we're back on Bitcoin. I guess we're not going back to Monad. How about Meme Core? That's what we were starting to look at anyway. Maybe. Is it going to be a technical difficulty night again? I don't like those. Or why are you guys doing all this? Is it TradingView or is it? YouTube is not receiving enough video information to maintain smooth streaming. I'm going to look at it on Gate. This is Meme Core. Wow, there's some bullish divergence on the indicators. I don't know. I see that we're underneath the resistance. I mean, we can draw it like this, and do some other ideas, but that still doesn't make that resistance go away. Oh crap, somebody turned the magnet tool on. Are you automatically magneting? I don't want you to magnet. Do not magnet. No magnets. Weak no magnet. No magnet. You're gonna piss me off, that magnet, man. Wait, what did they do? Just update TradingView or something and make everything go weird? No magnet, man. I want you snap. No, I don't want any magnet. Get away, magnet. I feel like I just crossed over into another universe again. Hate when that happens. Last time penguins looked a lot different. Let's take a look at Pippin. Pippin on MEXC, how you doing, Pippin? You got a nice little top over there. That was nice. We're looking at this idea, Harmonic with Zcash. That worked out pretty gosh darn good. And you know, she got a nice little toppy point right there. I'd be looking at this little guy right there, seeing that didn't quite tap that 113. Didn't quite tap it. So she getting a nice little pullback. This is on the daily too. This is Pippin. This is we looked, and for some reason I was thinking there was more to this than what there. It's a unicorn meme going, from all I can tell, and this is where all the money's been flowing over here. Crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and take. Should I take that off? That's already played out. Look at some other ideas over here. You got. Oh, that's nice. You're almost there to retest that idea. Let me play around just a second, see what we got. So 6. Okay. What's that? But you went. Oh, you did one. Well, let's go ahead and get our targets out of the way here, because that was one of the first ones. The next one that we got here for Pippin is possibly 39-cent area. It might make it all the way back down here before we get the nice little bounce. It lost the 9 moving average here on the daily. So usually when that happens, we're starting to target the 21, which ironically at the moment is bullishly crossing the 50. That's pretty good moving average movement here. Got this little red cloud going on, so we may come tap it and talk to it. The little green at the right side is a little, it's a little hopeful. Could be setting up for something good coming. I don't know why. So Pippin, I think I'd be putting Pippin on your radar. Let's come down to the 4 hour and see what you're looking like. Moving averages down here, what we look like. 300, 600, 800. They might cross. If we get enough more upside, they might eventually cross. Right now, they're still in bearish formation. And I mean, that could mean we can come down and talk to this guy at 35 or something. Could. Hope not, but it could. This draws a trend line. We got 1 touch, 2 touches, and we'll just play that little guy. Let me switch the colors here so we can tell the difference on it. Don't know if that will hold. There's a lot of gap in between here. $200 moving average on this one. We're on the 2 hour. Also coming down with our takeaway Fibonacci area. I still do kind of like that area as an idea to try to test. If it does get $40 or 40 cents, it might be a decent place to try to get. Or if we happen to bounce over here, but I don't, there's no divergence. I'd feel more comfortable if I saw some divergence there. I don't, so it could just, Elliot, do you see a wave structure there? Am I missing something, Elliot? Let's take it down to the smaller time frame. We'll get Elliot's opinion over here. ABC. He's also thinking a possibility, or that might have been it. ABC correction, and that could be an argument for us to bounce here, and this is just our higher low. It didn't make a higher high over here from this little one over here. Maybe, I mean, we can look. Maybe keep an eye on this one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw me a little trend line right here. I'm going to put an alarm on it, and then I'll probably cuss it out whenever it does go off, because that's usually my reaction. I'm like, what the? I don't know. I get pissed off at the alarms when they go off. I don't know why, but they just make me mad. They make me mad and frustrate me. They're taking me away from, they're drawing my attention away from whatever I'm working on, and I usually just close them out and don't look, if I'm being honest. So I'm not a good candidate for alarms, but I'm going to try it right here. Right there. And alarms work really good for some people. Maybe you're one of those people. That might be the thing you need to help switch up your game, you know? But for me, it doesn't work too good for me. All right, so Pippin might have a little something going on over here, but it just needs a little time to kind of flesh out a little bit. Things settle down a little bit. I'm going to take a look at gold. I'm going to do XAUT. That's tokenized gold over here. Could have done PAX-G, but I typed this one in instead, so that's what we're rolling with. It reflects the same price as the regular gold bars that you have hidden under your basement stairwell. Or not. That's quite a bit of a drop there, but we're still respecting an overall trend line. Tricky. Is she coming down or is she going up? I don't know. We got a trend line. I would say there's a good chance with all this buy pressure, with all these wicks, that we can overcome this, but I don't think they want us to realize that right now at the moment on the daily. We're below the 9, testing the 9. It hasn't barely crossed. Let's go down to something like the 4 hour over here. We regain the 200 moving average. That's the yellow one. The white one's the 100, which is doing trying to do a U-turn over here, right in the middle of the road. I mean, gosh darn it! Hope there's no cops around going to catch you. And the 9 moving average did a 180 over here too. That might be the cop going to come chase it up. Like, yeah, see, you going to do your U-turn, and then this one did his U-turn. I think we figured it out. The green one's going to be the cop or a stalker. Well, gold. Well, that would be good if you go up, especially if there's like war happening this weekend or something crazy like that. The things pop off in the Middle East. I don't know, man. Who knows? Those are always good times for gold to start going up too. You got resistance right up ahead. We just need to break out of that. That'd be a good sign. And the probabilities, based on this being a downward trend line, that works in our favor usually. So cross our fingers. Maybe if you're in on gold, get some more action out of this. Start heading back up to higher than $5,000 there. PMO says night. I haven't looked at that one in a minute. Thank you for that, my man. Take a look at night. Crypto Squid. How's it going, Crypto Squid? It says gold, baby, gold. Damn, we all old people. A lot of us are the same age. I'm not trying to call anybody out, but a lot of us are the same age. I'm a spring turkey myself, just saying. It said, you can be anybody you want to be on YouTube. And I said, I think I want to be a turkey. It didn't quite happen that way, but somehow we ended up here. And I guess that excuse sounds as good as any. I'm old in age, but young in mind. Saw a Western Bluebird today. No war is going to happen. It's all I think war, but I wouldn't doubt that Iran gets another little ass spanking coming up pretty soon, just for being the Naughty little players that they are. Lonely is the night. White Snake. Yes. One of my favorite songs right there. From Kittens Got Claws, I believe is the album back in the day, if I remember my musical ancient history right there, because I am a spring turkey, by the way. Just want to clarify that. Lunar Entity, how's it going, Jim? Gold has been in a bull market since 2020. When it does experience downside after a period of historic uncertainty, it's usually quite painful. Peter Schiff is finally all happy. He's excited. He can actually claim that gold's starting to outperform Bitcoin, or at least for this past year or something, right? So I guess, wow, we can all be winners. It's win-win for everybody. But it would suck for gold to come down, and eventually I think it's have to. I mean, I don't. What are they going to do about gold? Because with technology, we kind of need it for, you know, electricity and, you know, our computers and all this high-tech stuff. We kind of, it's kind of needs it for actual use rather than just hoarding and did they ever determine if Fort Knox actually has gold in it or not? I mean, that was going to be the big thing, and then we got off on Epstein, and they're like, oh, gold? Oh, no, it's doing pretty good. What is that? I don't know. Oh, Fort Knox. Oh, that's... I never hear anything about that anymore, but back when things sounded cool, it sounded like a cool idea to actually go see if that urban legend was a urban legend or not. Personally, it sounds like France came and got it all back in the day. We give you the Statue of Liberty. You must give us a gold. We will slap you with a handkerchief. That was an instant measure. Jim says, I can see the end coming for gold's run at some point. First monthly oversold reading on the gold SPX ratio. Oh, let's take a look at that. We did that there tonight, didn't we? You said monthly, right? That was a spiky. Oh, look, you might be able to, we might be able to actually see something going on over here. Whereas on gold, it's just like straight up and zigzag. Yeah, we're at some areas to definitely be cautious right there. It's at 0.72 right now. Could, I mean, you can make an argument for a range up to, you know, 110 or something, maybe. Nice little rounding shape on the bottom. This is gaining a little traction. We're above this zone, so that's something to notice. For possible support. So do you think it's got a little bit more to squeeze up? And this is, yeah, this is Standard & Poor's against gold right here. Still, well, I'm on the weekly. I'm not even on the monthly, but here on the weekly, 800, 600, 360, 200's down here at 47. So that's still some, you know, downward pull that we could be coming back to. When do you say the monthly? The monthly just broke over the 200 right there. That looks pretty positive. So if I'm reading this right, this is how much gold you can buy with the SPX, and it looks like we'll be eventually able to buy more gold with it. So it looks like the Standard & Poor's tech stocks would be outperforming gold if I'm reading that pair right correctly over here. Which is, I guess you're interpreting that as that gold should be coming down and XPX should be going up or hanging stable. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Gold has this. Oh, I lost it. Gold has historically been beaten by inflation, but not uncertainty. Bitcoin has beaten inflation, however. Epstein took all of our gold. There, I said it. Tim says gold is one of the few assets besides bonds that seems to survive uncertainty and global liquidity. True. SPX gold ratio. Sorry. Oh, did I do it backwards? I suggest it will probably be the opposite. Oh, we have looked at this before. Yeah, she broke a trend line right there. I think I like the other chart better. I finally looked at it. All right, so yeah, gold dropping against SPX over here. It looks like. What else we got? So we're at 1.38 right now. And support down at 0.8. But on here we got the opposite. We got 600. You got the 200 bullishly trying to cross over the 800. 360s over here. And then you got the other little ones, like the 9 just crossed the 200 and the 800, but it can snap back. Do we have it? Wait a minute. I said we broke a trend line. Let me back this sucker up. I'm just looking at an angle, possible channel idea. I mean, we did break a trend line, but that was way back over here. And if we take a measured move from this idea, it doesn't make the greatest channel though. We're right at the measured move for that drop. Let me see if there's any support areas over here. Oh, 618 right there. I'm glad we did this. So we're at an area where, yeah, we could get a little bounce back. I wonder if they come back up and then drop lower, or, you know. But the cloud doesn't look as hot. It did look like the other chart was saying. It looked like SPX had a good chance of still outperforming it. I don't know, for whatever that's worth right there. Okay, I'm going to be somewhere on YouTube. Says Rogue. Are you going to get a channel? And doom scrolling. So just stay here. It's fun here. I think this is probably the last phase of relative outperformance by gold, says Jim. Four-legged kids are going into the dentist tomorrow. This should be fun. I have 2 pit bulls. Both are blue. Speaking of old, get that Metamucil money. All right, so I and J, that was on my list of things to look at. Let's take a look and see what that's looking like. Here on the monthly is not very impressive at all. Here on the 4 hour, she's getting some traction. I think we need to zoom out to the daily on this one. I and J, the best that I and J did is when it came from these areas, and it went up to 40. It even got up to $50. This was April 2024. Man, and I was stocked up on this sucker. I'm still stocked up on this sucker. I did sell some and do some things with it, but the majority of it I kept because it's staking. And unstuck it, so I unstaked it so that I could sell it out. But I think it was after this period over here when I finally did it. I can't remember. Too late to the game on that one, but that was I&J did it back then, and you would think, oh man, she would make another comeback. Never did. Went from there to this big giant ass falling wedgie. It's finally starting to find some support down here where it wicked down around that $3 area. Last time we were in these areas, it got down to 82 cents in that area, $1 during the last bear market, right? And then we came up to the areas we are now before she started climbing up.
Woke up this morning with a craving so deep.
Alexa getting kind of crazy right there. Hello? I got my little clock. Not that little, going off again. I was given the bigger one after having the little one. I don't know what she's trying to tell me by that, but I'm sure there was a hint there somewhere. This one does okay. All right, so I&J, I don't know what the hell you're doing over here, man. You got rejected off the 200 and you're trying to do something good over here. Good luck, buddy. I hope you're coming around and hit $50 again at some point so that I can just sell the hell out of that bag. Let you put you back into staking, let you earn some more. It was pretty good for that now. You went full 618 on us. Come back over to our cryptocurrency thing over here one more time. Bitcoin Cash is hanging out, leveling out the top. Looks like she might be getting ready to drop. It's at 500. Bitcoin Cash is hanging at $556. You know, the boomer coin nobody wanted to mess with. We did talk about it here, and I did play it because the tokenomics. Now, I don't know that they'll ever do anything with it, but I've just played it solely on the tokenomics, and that was one of the biggest things that I did. And I know that it moves every cycle. It's just not, but it didn't do as great as it did last cycle. It went up like $1,500-$1,600 last cycle. We didn't do that here, but anywhere above $100 is pretty good for Bitcoin Cash. So, and it did like a possible kind of a really deep kind of head and shoulders kind of pattern right here. Complex head and shoulders pattern possible. Came up. Now these have a good chance of coming back and retesting the breakout. So if we come back down to to 530 or something like that, don't be surprised. It's also making a nice little possible head and shoulders tight looking top over here. I don't know if it actually qualifies with a solid neckline or not. I'm looking here on the 1 hour. It looks like it's trying to climb up to the moving averages actually. That would be wild if we get another pump up out of Bitcoin Cash to break out the trend line. That would be crazy. There is a measure move for this little guy, and let's just go ahead and take that. Don't know if we'll see it out of here. That one's deep, man. But if it went to the full measure move, it'd be coming all the way back up to 600. Retest the highs over here, man. That's 660. Are we going to be surprised here in a couple of weeks? Like Bitcoin Cash is going to be popping off and everybody's going to be chasing the boomer coin that everybody was hating on. So nobody, that and Litecoin, man, look over them. I'm unsubbing. Of course, Litecoin's not having the same effect. Litecoin's down at $50 again. It's not having the same love that Bitcoin Cash has been getting, unfortunately. You got no breakout yet. And again, we got Bitcoin trying to, are you climbing up or climbing down? Are we finally up? We're at 66,900. Did we go any higher? Oh, look, look where you got rejected at our little Fibonacci line, right? Just nailed it. And the 200 moving average on the 6 minute. I believe, ladies, well, are you bouncing off of that? You are. All right, Bitcoin, do you, baby? You trying to get a little bit bullish on this tonight? You gonna try to make another run for it? I feel like I should probably take a little profit over here on something. Oh, look! That short sucks. Oh, that's right. For some reason, the close button doesn't work over here. I have to do this stuff on my phone. I don't know why. I need to go through all this stuff again. Working on building up a little hedge thing. but I don't think the little short idea is going to play out too well just yet. But Bitcoin has been, unless she's going to turn things around now, maybe it does. I hope so. I'm not against it happening whatsoever. I would rather have it happen. I'd rather see us go up than down, and maybe we are getting some traction here at 0.5. We just haven't got our breakout yet, or confirmation of any kind of breakout just yet. You'll need to see it get up above 67.5, and definitely need to see it get above 68.5. Take us that little high, and then I start feeling a little bit more comfortable that we're trying to maybe come out and take this guy out. So we just kind of chop around here for Bitcoin, so it seems. And today is Wednesday. That means tomorrow's Thursday. It's like every day's Thursday for me. It feels that way. It feels like it's always around Thursday. And so we get to go to the weekend again. We just now got out of the weekend with the 4-day weekend and gave the Bears plenty of time, or the Whales plenty of time to manipulate us and everything. Takes us a minute to get our footing with the new week coming in, and then here's the weekend already. So, and then of course we got all this other news coming out. I think we had the FOMC minutes come out today, whether that had, and then Core PC comes out. I just see all this for crypto is just a place for market makers just to have fun and try to shake people up and down, the day traders and whatnot, and throw them for a loop. And then after all that's over, we start working our way back to whatever trend we're working on. It's just, even here on the 15-minute though, man, Bitcoin's got a lot of work to do to really be bullish. And I mean, it's trying, not trying to take away from it. It's making some higher lows overall, but we got to take out some of these highs, man. We got to start making some higher highs, or else we're just in a range before we drop, and that could lead to this situation over here. So it's getting boring as hell here in crypto, and there's not very much money to be made because of all the chop and uncertainty. This is not a productive area to be trading. And maybe there are some people out there having a little bit of luck, but I would say in the most cases they're getting chopped up just like anybody else is trying to be active in this market. It's just my take on it. Not exciting at all. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for an hour and 12 minutes, and that's about all we got to talk about right there. Supreme Court ruling on tariffs Friday? Oh, yay, there's something. I don't think it should be a bad thing. I mean, we've used tariffs before in the past. They seem to be an effective tool. Makes things a lot more even and playing field, and we don't get played as much. I'm for them. I'd be very surprised if we got some kind of weird-ass thing ruling from them.
Used to dream of freedom.
Ain't nobody getting a tariff check. FOMC was a nothing burger today. Usually is. It's just the minutes. But sometimes, man, I don't know. Sometimes you'll see the market makers have a day on it. It's like, they just said this stuff 2 weeks ago, and now you're going to dump us again? What the hell? Sometimes. No matter how they rule, the tariff situation introduces further uncertainty to risk trades. FOMC is always neutral, says Scar. Well, guys, I wish we had something exciting to report tonight, but there's not. We might be able to check over for some news from Layer GG if he's actually posted. I think he's been taking a little bit of a hiatus lately. Let's go see if he's got anything to share over here. Is this new? If it is, we can get... No, I don't think there's anything new over here. Not since the 12th. So sometimes we can have news from Layer GG, but it's not been as dependable lately. He's got good news, but he just doesn't post as much anymore. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got. 21 people hanging out. If you can, before you leave, if you could, just...
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Help our tiny channel grow. If you're not a member of our trading community, I invite you to come over. You can help us look for Miss Jenny Jiggles whenever she shows up again. Join our lounge area over here for general chat. And there's also a cool AI bot over there by Coin Trends. Then we got the chart room. Links are in the description of the videos below. And this is where all the topic areas are, trade setups. It's where we got the AI chart bot mentor over here. Somebody use it? Somebody else use it? Cool. Thank you, man. I'm giving you a shout out. I'm still, I think we got it tweaked. Every time I think we got it tweaked, I end up having to do something else. Or is it still stuck on seeing harmonic patterns? That was the last scenario that I had on it, where it was stuck on seeing harmonic patterns when nobody asked about one. I'll have to go through that. But we got that. We also got the signals bot over here. Let's see what it, oh, it's got a short on gold. When did that come out? 9/12. It was suggesting the short there, a short on Bitcoin Cash, and another short on gold. Are you duplicating? So we got some I'm working on some AI features over here to get this up. We got a signals group, we got the chart bot mentor where you can put your charts in. The more information you give it, the more it can react to you. But the idea is where it can help you out with your analysis, and you can ask questions, and it'll give you some good solid feedback there. Still got some tweaks from time to time, and then sometimes the AI I'm working with to tweak it gets confused, and we have to get a little back and forth. We also got why are you posting over here? Okay, did it change the name of it? This is our wisdom bot over here in the classroom. Today was Psychology Wednesday, so every day there's some kind of little insight, or sometimes even a lesson being posted over here by this one, and eventually I'll get some lessons going over there. But we're trying to build this out. I'm trying to build this out, and it started happening very fast. We're just kind of tweaking, watching things right now, and then we'll add more and make this a very interactive group where you can get live feedback on things. Great for people trying to come in and learn or sharpen up their TA skills, or maybe learn a different aspect like harmonics or something. You can use or Elliott Wave or something, and we can get these bots up there to be good mentors over those things. So I welcome any ideas and things like that over here. But group of cool people. It is free, by the way, and trying to make it even more, add more value over there. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Going to the end screen to listen to a few songs, catch up on the chats, and maybe tomorrow we'll come back on a Thursday. Thursdays can be fun, I guess, for markets. Usually Thursdays are good, setting us up for a Friday, which I don't know. They're going to do what they did last time, start pumping us on Thursday and Friday so they can dump us on Sunday and Monday or whatever they're doing. Typical. Sometimes they will do the same playbook a few weeks in a row, but they got something. I'm almost certain they've got a little algorithm on what they play on the weekends. That's just my take. Maybe I should put my tinfoil hat back on, but I want to start peeping that out. But we know they set us up for a weekend trap, and a lot of people fall into it on the weekend. If you don't want to get caught up in the weekend trap, this is when you need to think about not doing it. So if you wanted to buy your altcoins or something, if they're going to do anything with altcoins, because Bitcoin usually goes sideways Saturday, right? They usually run Bitcoin up Thursday, Fridays, and it goes sideways. Or they dump it Thursday, Friday, and it goes sideways. You don't know what they're going to do yet. But I would just avoid falling into the hype, and when they do run us up on Fridays and altcoins start popping off on a Friday, those are usually the ones that are going to bite you in the ass come Monday. That's usually how it works. So just avoid the Friday pumps. Not financial advice, just typical observation. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. See you on the end screen, and I'll catch up with you there. Sean, hit the button. Like now, Sean. I'm so sorry. He's very slow on the button thing. Sean! Habib, can you? Thank you. Are you wanting ladies to crash? Easy look at it on KuCoin. I don't see a crash aspect. I see it recovering, Anita. Look what it did today, or the past 24 hours here. She's trying to get back in the game, back into the curve over here. I think it's starting to climb through the moving averages. And shoot, now I feel like I'm missing out on ladies. This is nice. This is a nice accumulation here. Yeah. Nice rounding. So hopefully, I mean, technically it's made a lower high and we made a lower low. Technically we could do that, but I see it starting to climb through the moving averages. I think it's trying to actually work on doing something here. And if you look at it, this idea might be a breakout retest idea, trying to do a little something. We might be trying to work on our expansion phase where we squeeze down and then we start, you know, doing, I don't know. It seems a little early for it, but it could be. What were you doing over here?
Why do we chase the fall and steal? Think we're heroes, think we'll make the deal. Knife keeps dropping cause through hope and pride.
I missed what it was, whatever it was. Oh, that sounds like financial advice.
Catching the night. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Woke up to red.
All right, let's take a look at Ave's new video right over here. This is Metamucil Money. We can get the sound on and take a look at it. Give it a like over here. And here we go.
Metamucil money, that's what I want, that's what I need. Get my mind on a cleanse, on a hunt. That mental Metamucil, clearing the feed. Booming money, cash flow, that's a slow burn green. Old money in the wall safe, smelling like dust. Turn it into new thoughts, yeah. In my gut I trust, credit line clean. I'm a coupon king, stretching every little cent like a resistance band ring. Hey, Metamucil money, that's what I want, that's what I need. Get my mind on a cleanse, on a hunt. That mental Metamucil, clearing the feed. Booming money, cash flow, that's a slow burn green. Oh yeah, boomer with the pension, still counting each grain. I'm just trying to take the wisdom, leave the back pain, stacking all my paychecks. Call it fiber in the bank, keep it moving through the system, never stuck in the tank. Hey, let them move some money. That's what I want. That's what I need. Get my mind on a cleanse, on a hunt. That mental metamuso. Clearing the feed, boom, my money, cash flow. That's a slow burn green. Let them move some money. That's what I want. Let them move some money. That's what I need. Yeah. Let them move some money. That's what I want. That's what I need. Clear my big phone. Fiber in my thoughts. Keep the nonsense gone. Let them move some money. Move the madness on. Cash flow and credit. Keep the numbers clean. Old head pockets with a new school sheen. Let them move some money. I'ma sweep my lane. Flush out fake. Let the real ones rain. Yeah. Boom my money, but the drip brand new. Got my 41 looking like a sky view. Paid off house, that's a quiet flex. Yeah. No loud talk, just a louder check. Yeah. Coupon clipper turn stock market minutes. Golf on Friday, still minding my business. Interest compounding, I don't chase trends. I just let the balance do back bends. Madam move some money, that's what I want. That's what I need, clear mind, big phone. Fiber in my thoughts, keep the nonsense gone. Madam move some money, move the madness on. Cash flow and credit, keep the numbers clean. Old head pockets with a new school sheen. Madam move some money, I'ma sweep my lane. Flush out fake, let the real ones rain. Old money mindset, plastic still pristine.
Listen to me. We don't have much time left. The situation is worse than you think. We have to act now before it's too late.
That was good. All right, Metamucil Money from Ave Medina on his website right over there. Some other good videos and things he put together, and the good ass coffee ad right over there. Where did everybody go? Oh no!
For those of you out there that hitting that like on, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
We got Axel Cooter in the house. Axel Cooter. No problem, my man. Japan Lady Boxing Master? Well, now you got me curious. Mizuki Hiruta. Well, at least that's what it says is coming on top. I don't know which one is her over here. Oh, there's also Mona Kimura. Oh, crap. That's Mona Kimura. Only uses her legs. If that's the right one. Interesting. Oh, cool. Mona Kimura, that one. She's a badass. I have to watch her. So she just kicks and stuff, right? Pink hair. Okay, that was her then, right? I may have to YouTube her and watch her fight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day for Bitcoin and crypto, but I don't know. I wouldn't hold your breath, but it's trying. It's trying to do a little something over here on the tiny 6 minute. Again, bouncing off the 0.5. Maybe we can get up here. Maybe we can get higher. Don't know. All I do know is that she tends to go up a little bit and then come down more. Seems to be a trend thing lately with her. It's a little mood she's been in, a little stage she's going through. Bitcoin. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Good night. Jesus loves you. See you on the next one.
Scrolling past absolute shite. Make things a screenshot. Look up to X overnight. Some